go to die. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Ducks will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Boise State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
Just a short pass to the tight end, and they pick up just a few on that completion. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Out of the shotgun on third down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So Oregon's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
And they swarm him under. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Running with power.
And it's not a decision time. You're going for this. You're near midfield. Sometimes those punts will go in the back of the end zone. You're going to net like 25, 30 yards at the most. No. Get the big boy pads on. Strap the extra mouthpiece. Let's go get the first down.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely foot the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Handoff from the gun. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Right back to the well. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lining up to convert third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Genty. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Give to the running back. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. And the Broncos have this offense rolling. They're going to ride this running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late, and as a result, it's an INT.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. He's right on target.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The back goes in motion. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. Third down play from the gun. With the catch, it's Holden. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Ducks have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man out of the backfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They're going to run it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on second and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
This coaching staff is trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season? This guy is that. Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. NC State was far from the friendly confines of Carter Finley Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking for a big game. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the right. And wings it incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Genty. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Takes it from the gun on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. To the air, it's Gabriel. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
And the ball is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking for a man, it's Gabriel. Using the quick game. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Ducks have moved it inside the 20. Hand off from the shotgun. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. Pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Using his legs, it's Genty. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. A strike downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Ducks look to do some damage in the red zone. On second down, he's looking downfield. And that is incomplete. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Snapped it in the shotgun. Makes the catch. He's got enough. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout. Here's first and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. The snap sets up to throw. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. He wants to pass it on second down. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
To attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. Bringing it back. And the returner will be knocked down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Coming after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Goes to the option. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. The ball squirts free. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. The Ducks are on the move. To throw, it's Gabriel. At the 45, on his way. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's first down from the 37-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Miami had a dominant win. The kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Right place, right time. Linebackers are usually big physical guys you see play the run a lot. Hard to get 2 interceptions in a game. Special player making special plays.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little.
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. He got it. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to power their way ahead. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it out fast. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. He'll do it himself. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On the ground, it's Genty. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Genty. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Genty. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got one big. If I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get me one, too.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Pulls and fired complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just... And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
you can tell this offense is frustrated, giving up another sack, and they're out of sync, out of sorts. They're just not used to this. This trigger man's usually good. This offense is usually good. They've had a day they would love to forget.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Nelson. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On 2nd down, wants to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Makes the grab. It's holding.
These little slots are so fast, and they can stretch the whole field. They make you just sit back on your heels. They make you nervous, really. But then they break those in-breaking routes where it shows his number to the quarterback really quickly and make the play. These slot receivers, they're just so dynamic.
The Ducks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Touchdown Ducks! And the route is on.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Washington had an impressive showing at home, and to do it with some of the legends of the past there, Mark Brunell, Napoleon Kaufman, and Lincoln Kennedy, what a special victory. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. This time on target.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
about this defense. No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Looking for space, it's James. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
That's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
And the Ducks send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch called for and made. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Leaves it with the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe...
Snags it on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Hallelujah. Thank goodness this offense finally gets something together, something positive. It's been a day full of a lot of negatives, no points in the ball game. It makes the big play, the big passing play. Maybe this gives them a spark. Maybe this gives them a reason now to get some momentum and maybe score some points.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.